his full strength. The scene shifts to a mysterious place where a giant gate has appeared. One of the hunters there looked exhausted, panting heavily from fatigue, and asked the creature in front of him, "What exactly are you?" He is the same person who appeared at the end of the last episode of Season 2. His name is Selad, and he is the King of Ice who came to America searching for the other kings. At this point, another person appeared, coming out of the same gate. His name is Yugmont, the King of Jin, and he had important information for Selad. He told him about the appearance of the Shadow King in Korea. "Didn't you say you would take care of that side?" He replied that he wouldn't go east because something even more important was about to happen in the south, and he needed to go there. But Selad wanted to deal with the Shadow King first. He told him that the engineer is currently in control of the situation and there are no problems. He added that he still had another piece of news, even more important than everything before. He told him that in Korea there is the case of the Shining Light. Selad's expression changed, as this news truly caught his interest. So Mont asked him, "What are we going to do about it? You stepped down from it for me, so I'll take care of it. But before anything else, our coming here was pointless. I think someone deliberately brought us to this place." At that moment, Sung Il-hwan, Jin-Woo's father, appeared. He had heard the entire conversation and realized that Korea had become their target, and he certainly wouldn't let them leave here alive. The King of Ice challenged him to try and stop him if he could, and Il-hwan attacked immediately. So Selad stopped him with his power. He laughed as if mocking his weakness. Al-Hawan did not accept defeat in this way. Then a huge explosion occurred. We returned to the Red Gate, where the gate's leader appeared, surrounded by his followers, coming to look for the killer of his soldiers. He was surprised when he found that the intruder was just a small dwarf. He couldn't believe that the one in front of him was the one who committed this massacre. In an angry voice, he ordered his guards to appear, but no one showed up, so he felt confused. Then Jin mocked him and said, "You have a pathetic voice." Then he paused for a moment and said, "Hey." His shadows emerged, having killed all the guards who were hiding. The leader was stunned. He couldn't comprehend what had just happened here. Suddenly, someone threw something at him. It was the head of one of his followers, and the one who did it was Beru, as if to tell the monster that this would be the fate of anyone who disrespects the king. Jin-Woo couldn't hide his smile when he saw that. The leader was very angry, but Jin-Woo didn't give him a chance to speak. He ordered his army to finish what they had started. The Ant Beru was the one leading the attack. The guards did not stand by idly. They also charged in to defend their leader. Two of them managed to reach Jin-Woo. Then Tank appeared to take care of them. The king would not move from his place today. The monster leader saw his army falling and was forced to join the fight. Jin-Woo thought about taking him out himself, but Beru and Igris had other ideas. They cut off his right hand and left leg in a joint attack. The leader fell to the ground, his wounds bleeding, and he was screaming in pain. Tusk used his skill that allows him to increase his size, then used the gravity skill and crushed the leader into the ground. Jin-Woo approached him, stood in front of him, and said, "Answer my questions. The faster you answer, the less pain you'll feel." The leader died and they didn't get any information. He realized that the system had intervened again to prevent any leaks. But he wasn't worried and said that he would learn everything in due time. He opened his safe and took out the key he had obtained in the demon castle when he defeated their king. At that time, no information about it appeared. But now his level had surpassed 100. That's why he decided to check it again. And indeed, information about it appeared. This key only works on a specific gate, which will appear after 417 hours. And this gate will lead him to the same temple he entered at the beginning of the anime. Jin-Woo said that he tried to forget that place. He tried to forget what happened there, but he couldn't. And now, here it is calling him once again. But this time, it won't be like before. He has become a different person now, and he intends to pay them back double. The statue felt the aura emanating from Sung Jin, and it was also excited to meet him.